Welcome to our talk, and I hope we are going to have a good talk about Riders platform, about Office in Robotics, and our competitions that we are going to open in an hour, and give you more detailed information about ourselves. So I hope everybody can hear us well. Carlo, I'm going to share my screen and then start my presentation. Is that okay for you? Okay, great. So, okay, so Carlo, can you see my screen right now?
Yeah, okay, it's fine.
Okay, excellent. So, so basically, this is, I'm arranging the screen, sorry. Okay, so hello and welcome again. My name is Bashar. I am the founder and CEO of Riders, and we are here to talk about the event that we're going to do with Office in Robotics together. And the concept of this speech, of this talk, is about democratizing robotics education. There are some Italian versions as well. And Carlo, can you also introduce yourself?
Yes, thanks, Bashar. I'm Carlo Taviani, and actually I'm the president of Officine Robotiche, an Italian association, no-profit association. We try to spread our knowledge about robotics, what we have acquired during the years, and for some of us, a lot of years. We can try to spread and keep, let's say, the passion alive. We are present in the Italian national territory, and some of us are also abroad, Manchester, London, and so on.
All right. Excellent. So we're going to go in the details. So let me start with what is Riders, and we also jump into Office in Robotics in detail. So in very few words, Riders is an online robotics development, education, and competition platform. So on Riders, you can create and develop your projects, robotics projects, like self-driving cars or robotic arms or mobile robots with obstacle avoidance. You can place all algorithms, you can simulate different bunch of things. You can deploy to hardware like, for example, Raspberry Pi and etc. And then there's also a very something exciting thing where we can hold online competitions. And we are going to go in detail. So the mission of Riders in that sense, so why have we decided to develop such a platform? So we are actually a company called Acrom, and we are in the robotics field since 2013, like approximately 8 years we are in the business. And what we have realized is robotics education is not accessible. This is not only because of expenses and money and other stuff, but also the things that you require to develop a robotics platform or a robotics project. It requires a lot of things, and these things should come all together. So that's why there is a huge gap in the accessibility. The second one is the paradigm in education is shifting from standard lecturing, like you attend to a classroom and you listen to the lecturer, and then you get your notes, and then you attend to an assessment, like an exam, and then you get your results. But this leads to nowhere, because normally you experience in your real life, in your job and others, you confront with projects, and you need to accomplish those projects, and you need to understand the core concepts of project development. And for this reason, right now, in many schools and universities, the teachers are trying to give some projects so that people can accomplish this, the students can accomplish this, and then learn how to face with problems and how to overcome them. So in this case, teachers and professors are getting the role of a consultant to the students. They're guiding the way how they can solve it. But establishing such an organization like a project-based learning system is not easy, because in this case, you need to have hardware, you need to have software, you need to have a progress, etc. So in Riders, we are trying to bring everything at one place so that it can be a little easier for the sake of the whole process. As a third, the spectrum of STEM, so the abbreviation from the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, covers now advanced studies such as AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning. And Carlo, we had a discussion yesterday. It's not STEM anymore. It was like first STEM, and then it has been converted to STEAM, where arts have been added, like science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. But right now it has been called STREAM, where science, technology, robotics, engineering, arts, and mathematics. So where advanced studies such as artificial intelligence and machine learning come also into place. And here you need to have also those tools which provides you this availabilities. So I would like to explain a little about Riders here from the infrastructure perspective. Riders is a cloud-based robotics IDE, an integrated development environment, which is consisting of an operating system, ROS, which is a common robotics operating system, a gazebo. It's right now a de facto simulator where almost all of the researchers are using. And we have also integrated the Python and the C++ interface to program and develop robots and develop your projects. So with Riders, your projects are saved on the cloud. You can retrieve them. You can create different versions of them. You can share with people. So we are calling, that's why Riders sort of a GitHub for robotics, where you can collaborate with the community and you can connect with other people in the way of collaboration or competitions, of course. So right now, what we are offering on Riders, you can there are courses, and our motivation is to make the entry barrier so low. That's why some of our courses are beginning from very, very beginner level, where you just learn the fundamentals of programming, about loops, about if-else conditionals, or about for loops, while loops, if-else structures, and other structures which makes easy to program. And then we jump into more advanced things like what are actuators, what are sensors, and then we jump into feedback algorithms, we jump into camera sensor, image processing, and other. We wanted to make the entry barrier so low that really people can enjoy robotics from also very early young ages to very sophisticated algorithms. So In Riders, there are courses. As I said, you can create also projects and you can design your own developments. And then you can also attend to competitions, which I'm going to explain a little in detail. So in 2020, we had a couple of competitions, which one of them held in Turkey, happened in Turkey, and we had a great interest to that. Then we made a mini competition in October, and people really show great interest. People have coded a long time, like it was like a hackathon for 3 days. And now we are we are opening competitions for Maker Faire Rome, and registrations are now open. So the question is, how did we come to this point? As our motivation, we have seen the same motivation on the Officine Robotics side, and we met through a different platform. And with Carlo, we had a discussion where we can maybe open some very interesting competitions. And this is how we came to today. So I would like to give the word to Carlo to explain about more in detail about Officine Robotics and how we come here. Carlo, please.
Thank you, Bashar. As we said at the beginning, we are Officine Robotica, and we try to enter also, as you said, in the schools, because we are present with several schools here in Rome, because Officine Robotica is based in Rome as the, let's say, the legal office, but we are spread all over Italy. And we started some projects with schools, and at the beginning we are trying to enter in starting from elementary, then trying to convince that the youngest one should be the future roboticist of our, let's say, inheritance, because we are trying also to reduce the gap, because most of the youngest one are still boys. We are trying to convince that also girls should be very good, not only as a programmer, but also as a electronics engineer in the future, and so on. So we hopefully try to let it enter in our world. We are starting with the passion. All of us started a lot of time ago, nearly in the 20 year, and in 2015 we need to become an official association. So we registered the association, and we did a lot. As you are showing, we were present in Maker Faire since the beginning. The first time in 2013, we be present only as a spectator, but after that, we had always our particular stand. So we are proud to be there, and we can, let's say, do a sort of storytelling of all the things happened during this year. But to make the story short, just giving some focus on it and how we arrived this one. As you can see, the youngest one are always present in our stands, and we try to show them with the wow effect. So most of the time, line forward, physical line forward. Sorry, Bashar, for you, but
no problem.
But that's the reason why we met, because you can show them the next slide. So we met in 2020 because we received an email from your Oslem.
Yes.
Very nice, your colleague. And by chance, we said, okay, let's collaborate, because she has seen our competition, our physical competition. Let's say what we can do together with the virtual one, and then mail, chat, calling one after another. We arrived to say, okay, let's participate to Maker Faire this year, because this year Maker Faire is mainly virtual, and so we are here. That's the reason why we arrived at this wonderful cooperation that now is going, and hopefully for the future. And I just use this one to introduce also a question that I received from a guest of ours. And he said, why Arduino? Why not? I told him that we, or at least you in the past, integrated ROS, migrating, exporting to a physical robot with the Raspberry.
Exactly.
And I've seen also some porting with Arduino, but I don't know if exactly should be done completely with an Arduino board, or you need also another computer.
This can be also possible. Right now, ROS is providing some additional features so that you can program also Arduino. These are under development on our end. So basically, the motivation behind this, we are going to open in the future, together with Officine Robotics, the competitions which are not only virtual, but also on the hardware side, on the real robotics competitions, so that we close all the loop together, hopefully.
Okay, just a short, very short translation to the Italians. I suppose that the audience is still attending us. Yes. Should understand English, but a very short translation, then I give you the stage to you again.
Perfect.
Grazie, cosa ho visto Federico Pinto appunto che ci ha fatto questa domanda su Arduino, e la risposta di Bashar è che dipendentemente da ROS, che è il sistema che loro usano, quindi Robotic Operating System, e come consente di esportare anche su una piattaforma Arduino, e la potenza di calcolo un pochettino che per ora limita, quindi le loro prove fino ad oggi erano state fatte con Raspberry. Ma si parlerà anche di questo, quindi rimanete in contatto con noi e vedrete nel futuro. Thank you, Bashar.
Thank you very much, Carlo, for explanations. And so basically that was the story behind how we met with Officine Robotics and how we decided. So basically, Carlo and his team has worked on the competition. What should we provide as a competition? And we discussed together if we can open a line follower competition like Officine Robotics did in the past, and which was very exciting for the students, for youngers, and for also adults. Then this can create a huge impact. But also because we have a virtual environment, we can. It will be great if we can also put some sort of a gamification where we also organized a drone competition together with Carlos' team, and we put also some sort of a history behind where because these are happening in Rome, we have on the line follower arena the Colosseum and the Basilica, and the drone race is happening on the Roman Forum. Of course, in the ancient version of the Roman Forum right now. And on the line follower end, you need to program your code. You need to program your robot where you have a camera, a very simple camera where you just see one line of pixels, and you need to detect the line, and so that you need to rotate yourself accordingly and you follow the line. And on the drone, however, you don't need to code at all. There is a keyboard integration. You can fly your drone by using keyboard, but also coding is available if you want to change, for example, your keyboard keys, this is allowed to use. You can change, you can assign some new keys so that you can create your own gamepad and maybe get faster. So the competition on the drone flying race is you need to pass all through the rings in sequence. And then you finalize the track, and whoever the one with the fastest time will basically win the race. And I will jump now into a little more detail about this. Carlo, is there any question that I need to answer now? If you can assist me, because I'm sharing screen, I cannot see such things. But
I'll interrupt you if needed.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to I continue. So the competitions will be open in 30 minutes, I suppose, at 11 o'clock. So in 30 minutes, the competitions will be open. But I give you some insights right now about these competitions. So this is a line follower competition that you're going to see. This is the preparation track though, and this is some sort of a drone flying race. It has a little change. We have a different track right now, and this is the interface that you're seeing on riders, and you can see how you pass through the drones and etc. We are going to have prizes for the winners, and we are going to and have a ceremony at the end of the competition where we share those prizes with the winners, and we are very excited. So this is important. All you need is a PC and an internet connection. Because everything is working on the cloud end, and there's nothing to disrupt you in the competition. And there will be two versions of line follower competition. I will explain in a little more detail now. And so the line follower competition will be will have two levels. One is the beginner line follower race, and only people who are between the age between 14 and 18 years old are allowed to attend to this competition. And there is also an advanced line follower race where everybody actually can attend, but this is meant for 18 plus years. But there can be always a genius like 15, 14 years old. They're also welcome to attend. I think nobody will say, hey, if the winner is 15 years old, nobody will be angry about it.
Unfortunately, the limit of 14 is made by law, because on the contrary, I know that our youngest are surely better than me with keyboards and playing and playing games like this one. So, but we had to limit, not depending on us.
Yes, so this is by law. And the regulations of the Maker Faire. So to attend the competition, you need to be older. Any competition, you need to be older than 14 years old. That's a regulation, and we cannot change it. So that's why the age of the attendance starting from 14 years old. And the advanced line follower race is more difficult than the beginner line follower race. Once you enter to the competition arena, you can see you can see the projects and the tracks. And the scoring algorithms are very simple. We have a track length, and you should finish it as fast as possible. but you don't, you shouldn't, your penalty as low as possible. And this penalty score is calculated through the deflection, deviation from the line, and the deviation from the line, and also the distance you complete. So the more detailed scoring algorithm is in the is under the project. I can also show you a little more detail live. And this is again the preparation. This was the preparation track. The final competition area seems a little bit different. And as you can see, you need to follow the line. There's a camera in front of the robot, and it sees the line in front of it. And with an algorithm, you should be able to track the line, and you shouldn't deviate from the line that much. And there are some also disqualification points where if you make shortcuts, you get automatically rejected. So, and you need to restart and do it again. So it is, you never completely disqualified from the game just for that turn. And you can try limitless. So you can put your robot again at the beginning, and then run, and then try again, until the 11th of December. Sorry, not 11th, 13th of December. And we have a live leaderboard, and on that leaderboard, you will see your results, and you can see who are better than you, and you can try to beat them in this 3 days period, okay? This is the case. I will explain a little more in detail, but for the drone flying competition, once you open the right editor, you should click first the start. After clicking the start button, all are well documented also in the editor, but you need to click to this keyboard button on the right, upper right. And once you click that button, then you can basically, now I'm going to show how it looks like. Now, as you can see, you are passing through those rings, and you need to pass all the rings in sequence. You cannot make a shortcut or anything, because it is showing you the status. And if you do that, then you need to restart. And restarting is happening through this reset button. And once you click reset, it automatically brings the robot to the beginning position, and so on. And as you can see, the time is ticking here. So it is like now in 32 seconds, and we're going to go open a little up. And then once you finish, your time is shown here. Your time clock, your clock stops, and this is the lap time you finished. And on the left-hand side, you can see the keyboard controller. You can change the keyboard controller and the code, so that you can arrange your own keys if you want. So a little bit coding is also here allowed, but there is also this test node where you can code also more difficult algorithms if this is possible from your end. And I would like to show something.
Just to tell something about the controlling systems and the algorithm, just because I know that makers are also hacker inside. So
exactly.
So if they can they try to change something, or you'll discover it? Yes,
they can basically change everything on the keyboard controller. They can put something, for example, they can put code and assign to a button, for example, let's say H button. If you click H, the robot should brake and then turn 90 degrees or very fast to the left. They can develop their own keyboard, and this is also something like an open source point, right? In normal games, there are always keys are fixed, and you need to play only with these keys. But here we provide you the ability to adapt, to change the keys, and we are also allowing you to change your keyboard and others. So we are welcoming hackers to participate and do anything for the win. So as you can see, this is the Roman Forum, the ancient version, of course. So you can also get a walkthrough, like how was the Roman Forum in the past. That can be also very nice. I was in Rome once, but I didn't know in such a detail Rome Forum, so that could be a little exciting as well. So, okay, so the question is, how can you attend and register to that event? So by clicking those links, you can directly enter to the competition. There's a way to it is shown in those. I want to first click to those that we have prepared. So you can have these videos and everything. Riders AI / Maker Faire, and then there is here a registration process that is explained, and more details about drone flying race and line follower race you can see. And as you can see, there's this drone race beginner and then advanced line follower race, and line follower race also beginner, and you can see the ages and etc. On the drone race, this is a mistake, though we can change. It is allowed to everybody, and there is a process guiding you through how you can register. But I'm going to do something live here so that you can make it on your own. If you click here, register now, you will come to this page, okay? And this will be open in 1 hour, I suppose. But once you click this link here, this will be open in 1 hour, as I said. So once you click this link here, you will be guided to Riders' website. I'm going to open it here, and then this page will be open, but a little different because you are forwarded by the Maker Faire. Only attendees of Maker Faire can enter to this competition. So please use always this link here. This link is now closed because we have 20 minutes. In 20 minutes, you will see this link here, okay? And you will have this opportunity to be forwarded to Riders. And once you have been forwarded, then you can see also the challenges. Otherwise, if you join the Riders directly, you are not able to see. So that's why please use either Riders AI Maker Faire and then click the Register Now button, or Riders AI or Maker Faire Rome EU /n/drone flying link, which we also use to forward you to this link, basically. So there are two opportunities, but with this one, once you click here, you will be able to register to riders with the competitions are open to you. But I can give you now a little more detail about this. For example, this is the preparation track. So some of the attendees has already attended to this preparation track. You can also try preparation track as well once you register. And this is the right editor that you are seeing, our IDE, Robotics IDE. And there are a couple of important things that you need to know. On the left-hand side, you see our logo, the Riders logo. And once you click it, you get everything that you need. And as you can see, this is the node that you are going to adapt and edit. And this show documentation explains everything about the race, how to start, how to reach the functions of the robot, for example, get sensor data, or robot rotate, or robot move, and others. And then it explains also this blue bar about the disqualification reason, race finished false, race started true. And most of the time you are going to use the documentation to learn. You are going to use the node line follower to edit and develop your code. And you are going to use the reset to start the robot all over again. So if you click the reset, robots come to the start position. The time it will be again 0, and it begins to follow the line and finish the track, and etc. So most of the things are show documentation, as I said, reset, and the node itself. Here the same, actually. Here we are going to have a keyboard controller and the test node that you are going to use. And you can see the simulator screen over the view simulator. Sometimes it can, due to some internet connection failures, etc., it can freeze, where you just click the X, close, and then click the view simulator again. It will be very simple to adjust. As I explained earlier, you need to click this yellow button to edit the make the keyboard functional. This is the thing, is a must. And then this is from a previous competition on October 18th, for example. And there is a leaderboard. And in this leaderboard, you will be able to see your score and then your opponents and who are better than you, and etc. And this will be, I can assure you, very, very fun. And on this competition page, you are going to see also the rules. And one important thing is the rules, I mean the scoring and the penalties and etc. are calculated through an algorithm. It is all are objective, and we have no influence at all on this. So, and you will see your score automatically, and then you will see your score also on the leaderboard, your position as well. So, okay. So basically, what we are offering here, what we want to enable here is to make robotics engaging and also to make robotics development and enthusiasm more sophisticated. Because in hardware, it is nice to have many things, but there are also some lack of things when you try to teach and try to develop a project. But if you do also a simulation and then able to deploy to hardware, this can create a lot of opportunities. So that's why Riders is there. So, and with our courses, you can also put some achievements in the competitions, and then you can measure your students' progress. And this is an online platform, but you have the practice opportunity. This is the way first to open the gates of programming, open the gates of robotics, but then entering to the world of artificial intelligence, machine learning, and etc. Because such advanced fields require a lot of complexity, which is not easy really with the hardware to do. And besides, it's a very low-cost solution for a robotics education in terms of in the way of a virtual world. And we are working, as I stated, on deployment to the real hardware so that you can also see your results. But we want to create also an ecosystem here with our competitions and with our collaborative projects, where we are also partnering with some companies in this field, and we would like to provide a scholarship, internship opportunities for students, and also with the projects and with your competition results, we are trying to provide you to the opportunity of getting real job interviews and others. So we are trying to create an ecosystem where you enjoy and also do benefits for your career as well. And right now on the riders, you can attend to online robot. You can attend to attend to online robotics courses, educational courses. You can attend to global competitions. You can collaborate with the community, and you can build your career path in that sense. I want to have a call to action here. We have prepared, especially for Maker Faire, for this event. And we prepared together with one of the leading schools in STEM and robotics in Turkey. It's called DOGA, and there's a department, DOGATech, where they are really providing curriculums and courses for robotics and STEM. And we have now 2 courses open. Part one is really for beginners, where the courses are for fundamentals of Python and robot programming, and the part 2 is for intermediate level, where you have sensors, actuators, image processing, and algorithms. These are beginner and intermediate levels, but I would like to say these courses are in development. So we are going to have other intermediate and advanced type of courses in the next months. And please follow us. And if you go to this website, let me open Riders AI. Riders AI / courses, Intro to Robotics. Azam, if you can share also the link, that would be great. You can get all the information here as well. Build and code your future with Riders courses. And we are going to share a certificate. There are achievements that you need to pass. There are assessments in those courses, and there will be an exclusive final competition to the course attendees, and it is 100% online, and there are fields of engineering like Python, mathematics, physics, and everything is explained. And please go to this link and check all the lessons individually. For example, I'm going to open a preview. This is one of the courses, and as you can see, my name is Scout Rider. I'm a robot helping astronauts on space missions. And here, the Scout Rider has lost his batteries and others, and you need to program the robot, so that you need to take all his stuff like red, the green, and the blue things, but you need to also calculate your battery. And once you get a battery, you get 3 points. But once you move once you do any movement, you lose 1 point, 1 unit of energy. So you should develop an algorithm where you take everything without having zero battery, zero energy. So and this has been taught very in details, and there are also others. You can go back, Introduction to Robotics, and then, for example, let's open the loops. Dirt Rider. In this one, you should write an algorithm so that you always clean your room. And as you can see, the dirt is going always be present. You see, as you can see, and you should create a limitless loop. And there are many other lessons. I want to show you something advanced now. So as you can see now, there's this robot, and this is the wall of China. And the robot has distance sensors, and you need to write a feedback algorithm so that you can, as you can see here, so that you don't hit the walls and you do your guard work and etc. And also something autonomous as a final. Here, the robot is drawing calculating some numbers and calculating the shortest path to reach its place. This is called float fill algorithm. And there is also others like A-star, search algorithms, and etc. These are also under development. So please visit this website. We have also did some, a good discount for these courses, and I think this will be something very a unique experience for you, for your child, or for your students. So this is what I wanted to explain for this course. And if you have some questions, please, we can answer right now. And please follow us also from our web and Facebook and others. Okay.
Okay, Bashar, there are already 2 questions from Walter, one of the most active Italians
Yes.
competitors about line followers and similar. Can you see it, or I tell you?
Is it on the chat or
Q&A?
Q&A. In drone competition, now I can see. Is it possible to use keyboard and own algorithm at the same time? This is possible, Walter. So if you check, you can edit both of the nodes, and you can make something on your own. You can do a mixture of it. Basically, this is possible. But Walter, you have also wrote me from our discussion forum. As I explained, you need to be careful about, because both nodes are working together. There can be some issue, but you are allowed. The second is a new account necessary, or can I use the one present in Riders AI? Walter, this is definitely not necessary. You can use your the one already present, but what you need to do is, even you are present, you need to go to this link. You need to go to this link, and you need to click this, but we have still 10 or 15 minutes, as I explained, and you need to click this link. Then with your account already, this will be shown. You will see on your challenge page the competitions. So, and there were another question, just a second.
Not
No,
yet.
these are okay. Okay, okay. Then under the chat, do we have some?
No, okay. No, it's not. Just a sort of call to action for all our Italian students and teachers. Let us introduce this wonderful platform within the schools. This is one of our follow-up idea that we have passed the Maker Faire. So we keep on going, and we want to keep alive with these opportunities, because I really believe it in this one. And thanks to Bashar and Oslem too, that we can call her, instead of being on the backstage, we can call Oslem just to give an eye, because we are almost 8 minutes to go to the end.
Yes. But if you have any questions, please ask now. Maybe I can guide you in detail about it, so that
please don't hesitate to contact us also the day after.
Exactly. One more thing, maybe important to share. Please, once you go Maker Faire and drone flying, please also take a look at the Riders AI booth at Maker Faire Rome. This will be our booth, and you can get more details in our booth as well. And also you can find us on our virtual route. We will be always there, and we can answer your questions also live when you go to our booth. But
please visit also our Officine Robotiche booth. We have 8 projects within it. So
can you also show?
Let me have a check, because I have too many windows opened, and I had a lot of trouble. I don't want to close mine at this moment. In any case, it's quite easy to find Officine Robotiche too within the partners. Let me show you on.
Can you show now?
Yeah. You can go on, and I'll check it.
Okay, excellent. So once you open your dashboard, you will see these preparation tracks, and you will also see under my challenges. I have different challenges, and this challenge, the competition is not opened yet. So I will go also to register to that website, and then I will have those competitions as well. And I can explain from a standard previous competition that we held. So here, once you enter, you will see open join challenge first. You will need to accept the terms and conditions. For example, if you are older than 18, you need to accept that you are older than 18 and others. And then you will open a competition project. And once you open a competition project, you will see the editor that I showed. And you can see also a leaderboard. Right now, there won't be anybody in the leaderboard in the beginning. You can be in the first and then see yourself on the first, and then you can go ahead and edit it. So Carlo, please show, and then I can.
Okay, we sent to you and all the rest of the public 2 links, one for the edition, one for our website, just to explain the projects. So
okay, so
we are present right now.
Giovanni Sorgoni told that I don't see any competition in my dashboard. Yes, because right now the competition is not has not been opened. as I explained, as you can see, this will give an error. I suppose it will be opened in 5 to 10 minutes, I suppose. So please use this link. Once you use it, then you will see it on your dashboard, okay? In the meanwhile, I would like to show something now. Just a second. In the meanwhile, you can go to prep tracks, this one or this one, so that you can prepare for the competition, and you can see how it works and etc. So just a second.
So
okay.
A quick recap, 3
Yes.
kind of competitions, 2 for line followers, 1 for beginners and 1 for advanced, and a drone competition. The line follower one is practically about programming, Python and whatever. And drone is just ability in keyboard handling, just playing as a drone.
Exactly. So you can play with the drone. You can also do some coding, but playing with the keyboard is already enough. I think the winner will be someone who is 15 or 14 years old, who are much better than us in such things. But I will check. Yes. Okay. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate. But important to explain, the competition will take 3 days long. So you will have the opportunity to work on it. It is not a very short limited time. So that I want to say that the advanced line follower is a little difficult, where you have sharp edges or dashed lines. So we are inviting really to university students and others to that competition. Beginner is soft edges and normal lines for the younger ages. And this will take 3 days long. So you will have good time to prepare your code and to improve your score. And then you will get the prizes in our ceremony. And we are also going to share the certificate for the attendees and the winners.
So you answered to the Walter question already.
Okay, I wanted the mini breaks.
You did it.
Yes, there will be line break, dashed lines. There will be, and then 90 degrees.
Okay, perfect. Let's close because we are ending our times. Thanks to everybody. Thanks to Bashar. Thanks to Özlem.
Yeah, thank you very much, Carlo, and thank you for listening us, everybody. And I hope to see you in the competition and in our booth and in the ceremony. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Ciao a tutti.
Ciao.